everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are covering one of my favourite perfume notes, patchouli. It's in most of my favourite perfumes, so I'm excited to do this. If you are new here, then hello, welcome. We're all about perfumes here, so check out my hundreds of other perfume videos. And if you're a regular who hasn't subscribed yet, then do hit that subscribe button and show your support. I really appreciate it. Get involved in the comments down below. I do read all your comments, so keep your requests for videos coming. And as always, I will leave links down below to where you can get all the perfumes I mention in the US, UK and Europe. So patchouli, something that is fairly well known, you know, it's a common perfume ingredient, most people have heard of it. I think it has connotations of being associated with the sort of hippie culture of the 60s, 70s, summer of love, all that type of thing. Patchouli is said to have been used by the sort of hippie culture, hippies, as they as a way to like mask the smell of marijuana or even the smell of alcohol. It's said to mask because it is quite a strong smell. So I think some people associate it with hippies, and it wasn't that popular like in the 80s and 90s, but now, you know, with the millennial generation sort of born after the mid 80s like me, it's very popular with sort of under 40s, I'd say. And most new releases, most bestsellers have patchouli in. So patchouli is of course a plant. It actually is part of the mint family, believe it or not, but so it actually smells nothing like mint, even though it's related to it. I think it smells warm, it smells very feminine to me, and I really do think it is an amazing ingredient. So in terms of perfumes that have a lot of patchouli in, you can probably guess what I'm gonna say first. My favourite perfume, Jimmy Choo Eau de Parfum. Patchouli is like the main note here. It smells really feminine and girly and warm and pretty, and then it has this pear in it which adds a freshness, especially at first, and then it has an underlying warm sweetness with some toffee in. But this really is a proper patchouli perfume. I think it's can be a bit of a love or hate perfume, but the majority of people love this that I know. I know lots of you have messaged me saying, because I go on about it all the time, you've tried it, you've purchased it because I've told you about it, and it is really good. It's not super heavy. It's not as heavy as some of the others that I'll talk about that have patchouli in, but it is good and strong, and it's an eau de parfum. Just don't get it confused with the eau de toilette or all the other Jimmy Choos, which are totally different smells. This is the original eau de parfum, and it's just perfect. If anyone from Jimmy Choo's watching, I'm here to be your official spokesperson. I love it. So a fruity patchouli is YSL's Mon Paris, another one of my like top 5 perfumes. I love this. You really get the patchouli with this. It's stronger than Jimmy Choo, I think. It has a sort of berry, sweet berry fruitiness in there, but it's super strong patchouli. I find this lingers around, stays on me all day. I can really smell it on myself as well, even hours after I've applied it. And I can just do like a quick top up. I actually have a tiny little miniature version of it that I can top up, and then I still get it for hours and hours and hours. So this is amazing for lasting. It is a strong patchouli. They have other versions, a floral version. They have the new Intense Mint, which is a bit more deeper and more sexier, but this is a great sort of everyday strong patchouli. I wear this at daytime, I wear this nighttime. I love this perfume. Another great patchouli is Armani C. This has a warm vanilla-y undertone with the patchouli, but patchouli is still the main note, but I'd say that this is a bit more grown up than the other two. It's a bit more mysterious, sexy. Whenever I wear this, I always get compliments. People ask me what I'm wearing. It has great projection. People can really smell it on you. I wore this every day on a holiday in Dubai, and now whenever I smell it, I'm immediately in Dubai. And I remember every day, you know, people would say, what perfume are you wearing? It's really, really good. So good value for money. This is the original eau de parfum. Again, there are loads of flankers, but the original is a great, warm, sophisticated patchouli. Coco Mademoiselle, the best-selling perfume from Chanel. It has loads of patchouli and that has some orange in there. and it's quite rosy. My mum wears it, so I don't have it because it just smells like mum to me. You know, that's her thing, it's not my thing. But it is very classy again, like the Armani C. It's feminine, with all that rose. It's very romantic and feminine, I'd say, and it is quite strong, but the projection is good, but I find the lasting power is not as good as the YSL or the Armani C. After about 4 hours it really has gone. You do have to keep topping it up, and considering it's more expensive than them, that I don't tend to recommend it that much, because I think value for money, Chanel is not great. Then for a sort of summer vacation patchouli, I'm loving this new one from Roberto Cavalli called Paradise Found. This has patchouli, but then a really fresh palm note, you know, like a palm tree. So you get this really tropical island vibe from it, you know, the smell of all the greenery in a tropical environment, but you're still getting all that patchouli, so it lasts, it has some sexiness, it has that femininity. So I think this I will definitely take with me if I'm going somewhere, you know, hot and tropical, and perhaps wear this in the evening, and it will just work with all the natural smells around you. Or if you live in a tropical climate, then this would fit right in, but perhaps you're sick of that smell, or it's just normal to you. But to me, in snowy England, this is a really cool tropical smell, but a great patchouli smell as well. There are loads and loads of other perfumes I could add to this list. Some fragrance houses have like perfumes called patchouli, like Atelier Cologne, I think Jo Malone. My Burberry, the main one from Burberry, is quite patchouli. The list could be endless, I could be here for hours and hours, but those are my favourite ones, my personal ones that I think are the best patchouli. But let me know what your favourites are down below in the comments. What do you think is a great example of patchouli, and let me know if you like it, or if perhaps you're sick of it because it's in so many things. But so far I've not got sick of it. So that's it guys, thanks so much for watching as always, and I will see you in the next video.